Good afternoon, guys, and Happy New Year. Welcome to my first vlog of 2026. I haven't vlogged at all this month just because we have been doing nothing. January was always going to be very quiet for us after the busy December. The start of January, all of us were actually quite ill. We all had colds and the household was man down, but I still feel like I sound a little bit nasally, but it's now been about 5 weeks since I first had my cold and I'm finally out of it. I haven't really been up too much. I set a New Year's resolution to read 30 books by the end of 2026, and I have finished 3 books so far. I started off reading The Split. This was good. It was a little bit slow at first, but it had me hooked by the end. The Hunting Party. This was also a good one. Again, quite slow, but by the end of it, I was hooked, although it was a little bit predictable for me. This one, however, I am still thinking about this now. I cannot believe I guessed something and I thought, oh, am I enjoying this? Is it a bit predictable? And then I think the last third of the book, I thought, oh my God, I would have ranked it maybe 7 out of 10 when I first started reading it. And by the end of it, I had solid 9 out of 10. It was the best book that I've read in a long, long time. And I also actually, in January, I think last week, went to see The Housemaid in cinema. I had read the book. I've read all the Housemaid series and I loved it. I would say I haven't read a book that I loved as much as The Housemaid until I've read this book. So this is a really good one. I just want to limit screen time. So I've set my goal, 30 books by the end of 2026, and I am 3 books down already. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that. This week we've got a very busy week. It's Sunday today, so we're all at home. Giorgio's just woken up from his nap. He had his first haircut this month. Ant never wanted me to get it cut, and it was just getting longer and longer. I couldn't style it because his hair's so curly. In all my Christmas vlogs, I've been tying it up, and it just got to the stage where he wouldn't sit still for me to tie it up. So I said to Ant, I'm booking the hairdressers, barbers, and he is going. And Ant loves his haircut. He's sitting right in front of me, so I'm staring at him, but he absolutely loves his haircut, and he thinks that we could have done it sooner because it still kept the curliness. It is just a lot neater. I don't have to style it. But other than that, there is nothing to report. The wedding plans are all systems go for me. We have booked to go to Sicily in April this year just to meet with our suppliers, do some food tasting, get my hair and makeup trial done, meet the venue again and go through all like the furniture. We have also booked our honeymoon. We had been going backwards and forwards whether we was going to take Giorgio with us, and we just thought if we want a longer holiday, go somewhere further, we'd have to take him with us. And we have booked Abu Dhabi. We absolutely love it. We have booked the Emirates Palace in the Mandarin Oriental, which is just a dream hotel for us. I mean, if you've watched our Abu Dhabi vlogs, you know that we used to go to the restaurants quite a lot when we was in Abu Dhabi in Emirates Palace. So it is just, a dream hotel for us. But that is all really what we have been doing in January. It's been a very, very slow start. I feel like January is very calm, and I am just feeling good about this year. We've actually got the Traitors Experience. I got Ant the Traitors Experience for Christmas. We've got that next week, and I want to try and film it, but I think you can't film a lot just because they want to keep the experience as like confidential as possible. So we've got a little date night. I have got a health check with Vitality to just check that everything's okay with me. It's free, so I thought, why not book that? Giorgio's got his first dentist appointment as well. So yeah, January is just all the things that need to be done to set you up for the year. I managed to I've set tasks that are very January tasks. So I've been cleaning out the under the sink cupboard. Giorgio's pretending that he's a dinosaur.
What are you doing?
Under the sink cupboard. I've also got a list on my phone of things that I wanted to do in the house that are very January tasks. So Ant doesn't know this, but I have clean under sink cupboard, clean oven, clean under stair cupboard, clean out spare room, change Giorgio's room, and defrost freezer. They are very like January reset tasks that I've only ticked off one at the moment. Yeah, but you're doing the rest.
You've not exactly broken the back of it, have you? Jesus, you've only got 10 days left.
Are you gonna come and say Happy New Year?
Happy New Year.
He's actually eyeing up these.
No, I'm not.
These are like my new obsession. They are dates that are chocolate covered with pistachio. Why are you saying they look disgusting when they're...
disgusting.
You was about to say something.
Appetising.
You ate them. So yeah, I think the next task is to clean the oven. It is well overdue, but it's just when shall we do it? Because obviously we cook the oven every single day. So I'm like, I don't really know if you've got to leave it that long, but yeah, that is another task. We also, Giorgio sleeps in a sleeping bag at the moment. He has done from when he was born, and we are actually going to change him out into a pillow and a duvet. So we're going to still keep his cot because he's happy enough in his cot and he's not climbing out of it at the moment. So we're going to keep the cot, but we have bought him, or he did get for Christmas and his birthday, Toy Story bedding. So I need to wash that ready. I think we're going to put it on next week just so that if it's a distraction or if he's waking up in the night, then it doesn't really matter because it's a weekend. So I think we're going to do that next weekend. But yeah, I just thought I'd start recording just to say hello. It's also been a whole year since I've been posting on YouTube. I just feel like that is quite a nice milestone for me, just because it's nice to look back and think I've got a year's worth of memories that I can look, like all our holidays, just every exciting thing that happened last year. I've now got that recorded, and I feel like my granddad was come upstairs just because there was just too much noise downstairs. But as I was saying, it is just so sentimental because my granddad was the OG vlogger. I feel like every birthday, every Christmas, every holiday, he always had his camcorder out filming. And even now, he passed away 7-8 years ago maybe now, and it's just so nice that we have all these videos that he took, and he loved to like narrate what was going on and what was happening. So it's just so nice for like us as the grandchildren to look back on all these special memories. And I hope that when Giorgio's older, he can look back on all his holidays, his birthdays, his Christmases. So yeah, I'm so glad that I've started this journey. And yeah, here's to 2026, where there's going to be a hell of a lot more holidays, a lot more occasion, events, and just, yeah, sharing my life with you all. So thank you for watching, and I hope, if you can hear me, because you can probably still hear my child screaming downstairs, yeah, just I hope you enjoy this vlog. Giorgio and Anne are at football, and I thought it was time to change Giorgio's room into a toddler room. It's still baby, it's still got the bears everywhere, it's got his teddies. So I'm going to, I think tonight's the night where we are going to change his sleeping bag into a pillow and duvet, and I'm going to change them pictures up there as well. It's not going to be a drastic change, but I just think it might be a drastic change for him. I didn't know whether to put his Toy Story figurines or like his Toy Story toys on that shelf there, but I don't know what I'll do with his teddies, and he still does love his teddies. So I just thought I would show you his room before. Stickman, honestly, he is obsessed with Stickman. My aunt's mum and dad got him Stickman because he's obsessed, and yeah, and then he's just got his books as well there. His wardrobe, I'm not even going to show, well, okay, I'll show you his wardrobe. It is a mess. I need to sort that out, but that is for another day. I just thought I'd quickly change the frames into Toy Story and change his cot into his duvet and pillow. And this is how we're looking. So I've got the little Toy Story prints up now. Still got his teddies and a changing mat. I feel like I don't really know what to do with that because obviously he doesn't get changed on that anymore. But this is his pillow and his duvet, and the pillow and the duvet are from Zara, and it's reversible, so I won't show you the duvet because I've tucked it all in, but you can either have it this side or this side, but I think he would love this side because it's got all the characters on it. So yeah, I am very excited to put him down for a nap. We're going to do it for a nap just so that we can check on him and see if he's okay, and then in the evening I might feel a bit better about putting him in. But where has our baby gone? Big boy. Next stage is he's going to be the toddler bed, but we're not ready for that yet. We'll see how, if he climbs out the cot, because in the sleeping bag he couldn't climb out the cot, but we shall see how he goes down for his nap.
And this is Giorgio's, and this is Mummy's, okay?
Mummy.
So Daddy's going to do his first. So Daddy, Daddy got 3 chocolate buttons. Do Giorgio's.
Open yours.
Go on, open it. Giorgio got 2 chocolate buttons. And do Mummy's.
Mummy.
Mummy got none. Mummy got none. Poor Mummy.
Oh.
Mummy didn't get any.
No chocolate for Mummy.
Mummy didn't get any.
Poor chocolate.
Poor chocolate.
Poor Mummy.
What about more poor Mummy? What are we going to do?
What are we going to do about Mummy?
Mummy gone.
Mummy's not chocolate.
Are they gone?
They're gone. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
Poor chocolate.
There's no chocolate for Mummy.
Poor Mummy. Oh. What about Mummy though? Does Mummy not get any?
Poor Mummy. Look, Daddy's got chocolate, Giorgio's got chocolate, and Mummy's not got any chocolate.
Oh man. Oh man. I gotta get
Chocolate? What's going to happen?
Oh, so Daddy will have his. Mmm.
But what about Mummy?
What about Mummy?
What about Mummy? You can't eat Mummy. You've got 2. How many do you have?
Why?
What are you going to do with it?
There's none.
Mummy's got none.
Mummy's got none. Look,
None
yours
in
are there. Daddy's eaten his. What about yours?
Yeah, Daddy's
Eaten.
eating. What are you going to do? Are you going to eat them?
What are you going to do?
What?
You going to eat yours? Oh, baby, you shared with Mummy. Are you going to have yours now? You have.
No, baby, you have it. That is such a good boy, sharing. I love you. Good afternoon, guys. It is date day. I am so excited. I feel like we haven't had a date day. Well, this is the first date of 2026. It is the 28th of January, and I can't remember the last day me and Ant had a date night, just us two. So we are going to the Traitors Experience tonight. I think he's more excited than I am because he is a Traitors. Would I go to say he's a super fan? Probably. He's watched like all versions of Traitors. He was obsessed with this year's Traitors. We actually didn't plan it, but I booked this experience the week after Traitors has finished. I think Traitors finished on Friday and it's Tuesday. I thought I would film a little get ready with me. I've already got my top on, but I feel like I need to put a bib maybe just in case makeup gets on it. because, yeah, I feel like all powder and everything will show on it. So let me just go and get a flannel that I can put, and then we can start my makeup routine. I'm going to start off, obviously, with the Road Glazing Milk. It is such a nice, I might actually roll my sleeves up as well, just because I don't want to get any product. They feel quite long. But I was even overthinking my outfit for today, because if you haven't watched Traitors, I feel like as well people get very into the game. I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal SPF. I've had a bit of breakouts on like my jawline and just around this. I know they say it's hormonal, but I've never struggled with breakouts before, and I don't know if it's any product that I'm using. It has gotten better. That is exactly why I've got that flannel there. They have gotten better, but I still feel like I'm getting the odd spot when I'm really not used to that. I'm quite lucky with skin. I don't actually get that many spots usually. But yeah, I was very wary on what to wear today, just because I feel like I didn't want anything to make me stand out. I didn't want anything to make it look like I'm trying to blend it. I'm just overthinking it basically. I feel a little bit nervous, to be honest. So I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier. I've just splattered that, so I'm so glad I'm wearing this bib. The Laura Mercier Foundation Primer Radiance. It's nearly all out, so I'm a bit gutted about that. And I was speaking about it yesterday, and I was saying that I don't know whether I'd want to be a traitor. I feel like the pressure of having to lie. I'm not a very good liar, and I just feel like I don't think I want to be a traitor. So I think it starts at 8 o'clock, and they've got a bar in the Experience, and basically they say get there half an hour before and you can meet all the people that you're going to be playing with. So I'm going to use the Maybelline Skin Tint 24-hour Super Stay in shade 30. So yeah, they say get there half an hour before your game starts so that you can meet all the players. And I think within this time, the host sort of brings you round individually, takes you off individually to ask whether you want to be a traitor or not. So that they can scope who wants to be a traitor and who actually is happy to be faithful. And yeah, I just don't know how I'm feeling about if I've got to be a traitor. I mean, obviously it'll be like a more exciting game for you, but then at the same time I think it's exciting for faithfuls to try and find who the traitor is. And Ant said that if he was a traitor he would murder me, which is great. So yeah, I just don't really know how I feel like I'm feeling the pressure already. We're going to go for dinner first. We're going to Balthazar in Covent Garden for dinner and a couple of drinks, hopefully to give me a bit of Dutch courage. And I think as well, it's I don't know who's going to be in our game. Like, that is what the most exciting thing is. It's just all strangers, so you really are getting the experience of trying to suss people out. And I said to Ant, should we go in and pretend that we don't know each other? But he was like, what is the point on that? No one's going to believe that we've literally turned up by ourselves. So this is I'm obsessed with this ever since I bought it. The Lifter 6 Maybelline. It's a dupe for the Fenty. I swear by it. I could have got darker shade. I've got something in my eye. My shade is 45, but I could have easily gone with a darker shade. But I love it so much, and it's just so easy to go on and blend. But yeah, and I feel, going back to the Traitors, I just feel like me and Ant don't really do activity date nights. It's always like dinner and drinks. So it'll be really, really nice. And obviously as well, the Traitors has just finished. We loved the finale of the Traitors. So yeah, I just feel like it will be so much fun. I feel like after this we'll want to do more activities. So yeah, and I'm looking forward to dinner at Balthazar tonight as well. because I always walk past it when I go in Covent Garden. I'm like, that looks lovely, and I've never been, so it will be nice to have some dinner there and a couple of drinks, and also have a night off of being mum and dad, because my in-laws are kindly having Giorgio overnight. They normally have him today anyway at theirs, and they've just said basically he can stay there tonight and we don't have to worry about picking him up. We can have a drink and I can go over there and collect him tomorrow because I don't work. This is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer in shade Whipped Cream. So yeah, I am really looking forward to it. I know Ant is so excited, he can't stop talking about it. I filmed his reaction actually getting the Traitors for Christmas. He was buzzing then and he's just so excited now, so it will be really funny. I just also hope I'm not out first, because then what a waste of money. But then it'll be quite nice to watch it unravel, and you go in like a private room after you're murdered or banished, and you get to watch it all play out in this like private room on the screen. So I do think that's exciting as well, but obviously you want to stay till the end. I think I paid £45 each, so £90 for this game. I don't really know the other experiences in London and how much they are in comparison. And I think it's 2 hours, the game. So 8 till 10 maybe, and then obviously you've got the half an hour mingle at the start if you want. I mean, our dinner reservation is at 5:30, and then we'll probably walk after. I think it's like a 5-minute walk, so we can walk then. But yeah, I'm just so excited. I'm also using the Westman Atelier blush stick in shade Coquette, just to bring some colour. I mean, and that was bound to have holes in it. The only thing with this top, I feel like I've got stuff on it already, but it, where it's quite like a scoop neck, there was nothing to grip the flannel to, so it was sort of like hanging. But yeah, so that is the plan for tonight. I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm really looking forward to a drink. I feel like I wasn't doing dry January, but I feel like I have been. Well, no, tell a lie. We did go to, me and the girls went to Borough Market just for a catch up. It wasn't the plan to drink, but we ended up drinking at Brother Marcus, because the plan was to go to Borough Market and it was so busy that we just couldn't find anywhere, and the queues were just ridiculous, so we just found the nearest bar and sat outside. It was a really nice day actually. It was probably the only nice day in January. It's been raining every single day in January so far. I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow Bronze and Highlight. She is very, very well loved. But it's such a nice bronzer. It's quite pigmented, so you don't need a lot. But yeah, I feel like I have caught you all up. There's nothing really to report. I have started all the personalisation for the wedding now. I don't want to give too much away. I might do a separate vlog and compile everything that I'm doing personalisation wise and everything for the wedding in a separate vlog, because I don't know who watches my vlogs, and obviously for the wedding party I want it to be a surprise for everyone. I'm going in with the Pretty Little Thing Powder Blush shade 03 colour changing. She is very pink, also very well loved. But yeah, I don't want to be putting too much on the internet of all our wedding plans, just because of people that watch my things, and also I think I've told the date that we're getting married, and I don't really want to put the venue because, yeah, just obviously keeping safe out here. I'm using the Laura Mercier. I don't even need to give this an introduction or a description, because I feel like everyone uses this, the translucent powder. But yeah, the wedding I feel like now is in full swing, now that it's 2026 and it's the year of the wedding, less than a year. I feel like that's very scary. Because it's feeling more real, and yeah, we're now down to I think 9 months, less than 9 months now. So I've got my hen do. I don't know where I'm going for that. I've got 2 maid of honours and they are planning my hen do. So that's probably going to be the stress of finding outfits for that. And then I've also got a UK hen do which my sister is organising, and we're organising it together, so I do know about that, which is less pressure because then I know what to expect, where I'm going to use this iconic. She is running out. Let's see if I can get the most out of her. I need to get another one. I need to do a Look Fantastic order this month because I feel like all my products are running out at the same time. I've also again gone through a no eyelashes, not intentionally, I just haven't rebooked and I just wanted a bit of a break. I think I'm going to have a break between having them and then having them again. But for my eye product, I'm using the Brow Glue NYX for my eyebrows, and my mascara is Rimmel Wonderluxe Volume. She is old, so it's worn off. And then I might do a winged liner just to make it look like there's more going on now that I don't have my fake eyelashes. And then for my eyebrows, I'm using this Brow This Way professional pencil. I will probably do this off camera and then come back because I pull really weird faces with doing my mascara and eyebrow. I'm ready to go now. I've done my lips, I've done my eyes off camera, I've got them ready. I'm wearing this coat from H&M. It is lovely and it's a really nice length. It just comes like below the waist, so it keeps me nice and warm. I just hope that the fluff doesn't transfer onto this top. But I am going to get my train and meet Ant at the restaurant, so I will check in when we are at Balthazar. Just walking through Covent Garden now to go to Balthazar, and there's a string quartet playing, which is so cute. I do love Covent Garden. I mean, it's so much better when it's Christmas and the tree's up. Oh, they've got Harry's here. But I'm just heading to Balthazar now. That's the Royal Opera House over there, and that's their like rooftop restaurant. That's really nice in the summer. But I think Balthazar is here, so I'm gonna go in. I'm a bit early, and I'm gonna ask if I can sit down and wait for Ant. Just come to Balthazar now, and I'm in the toilets just to wait for Ant. The table's downstairs. I'll show you what the restaurant's like, but I thought I'd show you the toilets. Look how lovely it is, and the floor, and they've got a full-length mirror. Very nice and clean, and they smell so good.
In Traitors?
No, look what the cat dragged in. We are in Balthazar. It's really lovely restaurant. Very cozy. I went for the apricot and vanilla spritz, and hubby is still deciding. They have like I'm going to show you, it's like an fish on ice display, and it looks incredible. I have also looked at the menu, so they have 2 courses for £24.50. Monday to Friday 11 till 7, or we have just the normal a la carte. I have seen the burger, and the burgers look incredible, so I don't know if to go for the 2 courses or the burger, but I'm gonna...
It's not on that menu?
No. So I'm gonna discuss with hubby and see if we can come to some sort of arrangement. The starters have arrived. We went for the mackerel, and Ant went for the 3 courses, and it includes a glass of fizz, and we have got bread, so this looks very good. The mains are up. I've got the burger with cheese, and Ant went for the mall fritters. On the wine, I've still got my drink. I'm getting another drink, but this looks so good. The final course is Ant's creme brulee that he's already put his spoon in.
Sorry. Not much of a crunch, I won't lie, unfortunately.
Oh.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. It tastes very good though.
Very good. We were just saying that we were pleasantly surprised with how nice our dinner was, wasn't we? The chips were unbelievable with the crisp.
No, it's good.
And my burger was really good. Yeah, the price was so good.
Very reasonable.
Definitely come here midweek. Come to 104 and I said about the trend on TikTok when it's what's the bill, and then they tell you and then go, oh, it's not that bad because you're not the one paying for it. But 104 and we had...
That is pretty reasonable, to be fair.
How many drinks? I had a cocktail, wine, you had fizz, wine, starter, bread.
I had 3 courses.
3 courses. I had a cheeseburger. Yeah, so...
For London, that was good.
Good. This was the seafood, so they've got the oysters, they've got just all the shellfish, and then this is what it looks like. It's actually huge in here. Ants left me and I didn't realise. Just went for a drink at the @1 and we were the only ones in there. So, well, we was only going for one anyway, but we are now heading to...
Is that how it is? I mean, that's quite right.
The Traitors, if no one could tell the theme tune. So I don't know how much we're allowed to film because I think they...
Probably none of it, I'd say.
Yeah, I think there's a lot they hold off because they don't want to ruin the experience for everyone else. So you may see us before...
You might have to wait till the post-game review.
Post-game review. But we're just heading, they've got a bar there that you can suss out your players.
Your rivals.
And, yeah, get a drink. So you may see us there. Or we may have to give you the lowdown after. We're in the bar now. We've got a signed out game and we're actually sitting at a table with all our players.
Right.
But these are the
Can I get a Faithful Fancy?
I've gone for the Faithful Fantasy. And then a game's actually just come out. They've got like the merch here. And then this is the bar. And then I want to try and go down and show you, but they've got some more. So I think these are the stairs that you go down for the game, and then they've got this. They've got more merch over there, and then they have merch over there, and the famous interviewing seat. We are actually part of the Wild Time group, so oh, there you go. Now back from the Traitors and I forgot to basically give it a review. It's probably because I'm fuming. My husband, I was actually a traitor. I was a very incognito traitor until the second to last banishment, or when someone got murdered. I turned round to Ant because I was sitting next to him and I was like, oh, I really thought Greg was a traitor. And Ant looked at me and was like, and I just went, and he knew I was a traitor there and then. So then he couldn't wait to go into that banishment. Turned round, Dave and Ellie are traitors, 100%. Bearing in mind everyone knew that we was together, so I feel like you're only going to throw me under the bus if you was 100% accurate with your decision. And yeah, he was like, I'm going to vote for David, but David or Ellie, either of them, they're definitely traitors. Well, David wasn't a traitor in the end.
But I was right with what I said.
Yeah, because I looked at you thinking I could trust you to keep my secret.
Use that.
Yeah, I just went... Well, and I was so good.
It's a game of deception, and you couldn't keep a straight face.
And I hadn't got one single vote until Ant had thrown me under the bus.
Tell everyone what happened after I brought your name up.
And then there was another couple.
No, tell everyone what happened after I brought your name up.
Oh, I murdered him.
Exactly.
But I didn't want to murder him because I thought it'd be too...
And then you got voted out. So
no, I didn't want to murder him because I thought it'd be too obvious for me, but I didn't know who to murder. And I thought, do you know what? I'm just happy that I've got further than Ant. So yeah, I did murder him. But there was a couple after the game that was throwing heat on me, and the guy turned round and was like, my goggles had holes in so I could see who all the traitors were, and I told my partner, and both of them were just like on me after Ant threw me under the bus. I feel like
neither of them won. So that's
neither of them won, so I was happy about that. But yeah, I'm now going to go to bed facing the other way from Ant. Knowing I can never trust
No.
him again.
It's a game of deceit, and you was the traitor. So let's have it right. You were the traitor, not me.
But I
You
think,
was the traitor.
but my heart was pounding that first blindfold. And when I got that tap on my shoulder, I felt like Ant and the other guy next to me could probably hear my heart beating out of my chest.
I think you can tell by how much we're arguing. It's very good and worth doing.
Yeah,
Because if you were not, if it wasn't good, we wouldn't be angry about it now. Still.
Yeah, I still feel like I could have gone. If Ant hadn't thrown me under the bus, I could have gone the whole way and taken. Because even everyone else said they had their suspicions over the other traitor, but they did not think it was me. Obviously, until Ant threw my name out there, and then that latched on to the guy who saw me through his goggles. So yeah, it was so good. How they did it was like really good. The whole round table experience, it was just really well done. Yeah, it was £45 per person and about a 2-hour game. And also when you go in at the start, so I thought you all just went to the bar and just like sussed you all out, but you sit at the same table that you're playing with, like the people that you're playing with. So you're all talking, and one of the guys basically said a question, I think, about like, oh, how many games? And I said, oh, I think there's 2 people, like, and then he was like, have you played this before? And I felt like I was being interrogated already, so that literally scared me. But yeah, I felt so nervous at first, and I felt like I was so obvious a traitor because I just can't lie, but obviously I wasn't. And I think if I hadn't been playing with Ant, I would have gone through to the end. But you was desperate to be a traitor, wasn't you?
I wouldn't say I was desperate
You
to be a traitor.
was.
No,
You was.
I always think the game, you want to be a traitor because you have the control of the game.
Yeah, I did like having the power on like who
of
to
course.
murder. And I do feel like, so I was a traitor with 2 other men, and it was me and one guy first, and he got out straight away. And we'd already recruited, but I feel like the guys were like looking at me to make the decision on who to murder. But I do think it was hard because I would have murdered one of their partners, but obviously I didn't want to like point at their partners. But then when it come down to Ant, I was like, fuck it, he threw me under the bus, I'm going to throw him under the bus. So murdered you, done. And yeah,
And you hurt yourself.
I didn't care at that point
You
because
weren't
I
thinking about gameplay,
I thought I've won the game.
You went on emotion.
I
You
thought
didn't win the game though.
I've won my game because I wanted to be better than Ant, and I did. So yeah, it is now about 11 o'clock. Ant's got work tomorrow. I haven't, so that's another win for me. And then I've got to go and pick up Giorgio. And yeah, I don't really know what. Oh, we've got a 2-year health check with him. And I think that's it. So, yeah, I don't know whether I'm closing. I don't know whether this is a long enough vlog. So, I shall see.